Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series, Walmart exclusive 3 3/4 inch scale Finn. Alright you guys, so here is Finn, the second Black Series 3 3/4 inch scale for the Force Awakens figure that I have reviewed here on the channel. I actually picked him up at the same time that I did Poe. This is a Walmart exclusive line, so if you want to find these guys, unfortunately Walmart is the only place to do it. The packaging itself I like. It's basically the same thing as a 6-inch scale, just shrunk down to accommodate the smaller figure. But the overall aesthetic is quite nice. It does have sort of a premium feel to it, which when you consider you're paying $13 per figure, kind of eases the pain a little bit. I want to say not a whole lot, but you do feel a little bit better when the presentation is very nice like it is here. Side of the box says Finn and Jakku. Opposite side says the exact same thing, and of note there is no numbering system as there is in the 6-inch scale. The back of the box gives you some information on the figure as well as a portrait there of the figure, same as the one we saw on the front, and the text here is the same as with the 6-inch scale figure. A trained warrior desperate to escape his past, Finn is plunged into adventure as his conscience drives him down a heroic but dangerous path. Alright you guys, and here we have Finn out of the packaging, and believe it or not, he is actually pretty difficult to stand. That's why I have him in this kind of awkward pose. He's just pretty hard to stand for some reason. Figure itself though does look very, very nice. The figure's proportions are very, very good. Coloration looks very good. The jacket does look to be a little bit bulky, especially compared to what it looked like in the film, but nonetheless it looks quite nice. And Finn does come with a single accessory. Give you a close-up here of Mr. Finn, and you can see the likeness is very good. It looks a lot like John Boyega, and they really nailed it here. Really did a spectacular job with the likeness and the coloration. The paint looks really clean. There's a little bit of a blemish right there, like at his hairline at the top, but all in all, it's quite good. The eyes are pretty piercing, and I really think that they did a great job with this. The rest of the outfit, as you can see, is very cool. You got some texture there on his t-shirt. Jacket's kind of like a desaturated mustard color, I guess I would call it, with some red, a little bit of silver, and like I said, a little bit bulky compared to what it looked like in the film, but all in all, it's not too bad. I just think it should be a little more fitted. The pants look quite good. Nice sculpt work done to them. His shoes are basically like a gray color, and there looks to be a little bit of dirt there at the bottom of his pants. Perhaps that's snow from Starkiller Base, or maybe it's just dust from Jakku, since this figure is supposed to be based on Finn's appearance in Jakku. In terms of articulation, Finn has a ball joint here at the head. He's got ball joints at both of his shoulders. You got ball hinges at both of the elbows. You get a bend and swivel at both of the wrists. And at this scale, it's not really that necessary. It's a little bit delicate, in fact, but hey, articulation is severely lacking in the Star Wars line these days, so we'll take what we can get, right? As far as the torso, he does have a little bit of a ball joint, but it seems to swivel more than anything else. You're not going to really get any up or down movement. He's got ball joints at both of the hips, and you get a really nice split. You get ball joints at both of the knees, and then you have ball hinges at both of the ankles. So all in all, Finn is a very nicely articulated figure. In terms of accessories, you get this gun, which is the same gun that the 3 3/4 inch 5-point of articulation Finn comes with, but this one has some additional detail to it. It's got some blue paint, which isn't something that the other one had. And I'll go ahead and grab that other one so you can compare it. And the 5-point of articulation one is just a lot more bland, although it looks to be the same. It might actually be a different sculpt because there definitely looks to be more detail on the Black Series figure that you can see there. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a new sculpt. But again, the paint is different and it's more detailed. It's not movie accurate because there wasn't any blue in the film as far as I recall, but it does look quite good nonetheless. Give you a comparison here of the Black Series Finn along with this 5-point of articulation counterpart. And as you can see, they are very similar in aesthetics, but I do think that the Black Series one has a slightly better likeness. There's no doubt the 5-point of articulation one is solid through and through. Very nice looking figure. But in terms of likeness, I gotta hand it to the Black Series figure. I just think that it looks a little bit better. A little bit better. Not a whole lot better, but a little bit better. And, there's more detail in his outfit, of course. So, all in all, I really like the Black Series one more than I do the original release. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series, Walmart exclusive 3 3/4 inch scale Finn. Overall, I think it's a very solid figure. One thing's for sure, you guys, it is very, very nice to have super articulated figures in the 3 3/4 inch scale of our favorite characters from Star Wars, The Force Awakens. This is a really nicely executed figure. It may not be the most dramatic figure, but it is exactly what it needs to be in super articulated form. The aesthetics are there, the coloration is there. Great weapon, and again, plenty of articulation. All in all, I couldn't really think of anything I would add to this figure, other than the fact that he doesn't stand very well for some reason. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to go ahead and give Finn a solid 4 stars. If you had less issues with standing, I'd go ahead and bump him up to 5. But I think this is definitely at least a 4-star figure. And if you're a fan of super articulated figures in the 3 3/4 inch scale, then this is a no-brainer. Even at the $13 price point, it's a great figure. Highly recommend it to you. And I do think that you will enjoy it. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, then I do encourage you to please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about this Finn figure, whether or not you have him or are planning on picking him up. Be sure and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, I want to thank you for watching Victoria's Cantina. Till next time, bye-bye.